IELTS speaking. The importance of learning a second language.
Welcome to my YouTube channel, IGCSE English Kingdom.
Enjoying the content? Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more. If you found this helpful, share it with your friends. It really helps the channel grow. Thanks for watching.
Interviewer. Do you think learning a second language is important? Candidate. Honestly, I don't think it's necessary for me. I live in an English-speaking country, and everything I do, whether it's work, shopping, or socializing, is in English. Since English is widely spoken around the world, I haven't felt the need to learn another language. It might be useful for others, but for my lifestyle, just knowing English is enough. Interviewer. Have you ever thought about learning another language? Candidate. I have considered it a few times, especially when traveling to non-English speaking countries. However, since most people abroad still understand English, I never really committed to learning another language. Plus, with translation apps and subtitles available everywhere, I feel like the need to learn another language is decreasing. Interviewer. Do you think people should be required to learn a second language? Candidate. I don't think it should be mandatory, especially in an English-speaking country where it's not essential for daily life. However, I do think people who are interested should be encouraged to learn. It could be helpful for careers in international business or travel, but for people like me who mainly interact with the English speakers, it's not really a necessity. Interviewer. Why do you think learning multiple languages is important? Candidate. I think it's incredibly useful, especially in a multicultural country like mine. I grew up speaking English, my native language, in another local dialect because different communities live together here. Knowing multiple languages has helped me connect with more people, understand different traditions, and even improve my job prospects. It's something I really appreciate. Interviewer. How has knowing multiple languages helped you? Candidate. It has helped me in so many ways. For one, it makes traveling easier because I can communicate with different people. Also, when it comes to job opportunities, many companies prefer employees who can speak multiple languages since it helps with international business and customer service. On a personal level, it has made me more open-minded because I can understand different cultures, traditions, and ways of thinking. Interviewer. Do you think learning languages should be encouraged in schools? Candidate. Absolutely. Learning languages should be a priority in education, especially in diverse societies. If children are exposed to different languages from a young age, they pick them up much more easily. It also helps with cognitive development, improves memory, and makes learning even more languages easier in the future. Schools should definitely encourage language learning through fun and interactive methods like games, conversations, and cultural exchanges. Interviewer. Why did you decide to learn multiple languages? Candidate. I've always been fascinated by languages. I started learning French and Spanish because I enjoy traveling and wanted to experience different cultures more deeply. It's exciting to be able to communicate with people in their own language. I also enjoy watching movies and reading books in different languages, which makes the experience more authentic. Learning languages is a fun challenge for me. Interviewer. Have you been able to maintain your language skills? Candidate. Not really. And that's the biggest issue. Since I live in an English-speaking country, I don't get the chance to practice much. Over time, I've forgotten a lot of vocabulary and grammar. I try to keep up by watching movies, listening to music, and using language learning apps. But without daily practice, it's hard to stay fluent. It's something I struggle with, and I wish I had more opportunities to use the languages I've learned. Interviewer. What do you think is the best way to retain a second language? Candidate. I think regular practice is key. Even if you don't use a language in daily life, you can still practice through online conversations, watching content in that language, or even traveling to countries where it's spoken. Another great way is to join language exchange groups or find a conversation partner. It's also important to keep learning new words and phrases so you don't lose your skills over time. Tips. Practice regularly. Speak, watch, or read in the language. Use apps and media helps retain vocabulary and fluency. Start early. Learning young makes it easier. Join language groups. Conversation boosts confidence. Mix fun and learning. Movies, music, and travel help.